Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your reading. Taurus, before this reading, I meditated upon your energy, and what I saw was someone kneeling down by a stream, a very small stream. It looked like it was around like a rocky hill or mountain in the forest somewhere. This person reached down into the water, and when they pulled the water up in their hands to drink from it, the water was glowing. At this time, your energy went from pink to a red to a pink as you drank the nutrient from the water. There was messages in this meditation about knowing that things like the Buddha or the God or any representation of deities were teachings to help you learn that it is all within you. These are human qualities that we can tap into to live a very calm life, a very good life, a life free of worries and scarcity of loss. Taurus, I'm holding with me a piece of petrified wood, which can represent earth signs and very deep roots in ancestry. So you might be one that truly needs to find nature to feel at peace. We're going to be focusing on confidence today with the Taurus energy, and confidence that comes with a compassion. I'm looking at some images here, and in the beginning I see just a lovely embodiment of peace and luxury. Flowers blooming, crown of jewels, very soft nature, and someone who's not really in a hurry. Luck surrounds you in this energy when you are at your most peaceful, authentic self. Taurus, I see that you've been looking for answers in logic, when higher wisdom has no logic. So there's been a ferocity within this that is probably igniting a lot of fierce energy within. Your third eye is open, and you're learning to direct your personal energy to tame vicious things in your life. And this comes from your need to be very calm, compassionate, loving, and gentle. You want to stop and smell the flowers, not fight dragons and tigers. So you've been trying to temper this fire within. And you find this in giving to others. You offer things that are from your heart. You want things to be in health and love surrounding you. And at the top, in your crown, you're surrounded by animals. Wisdom of the elephant, the strength of the bull, something that looks like a horse but with crystals coming out instead of hair, and loyalty of the dog. Your crown is beaming rainbow spectrum energy from the source. But just below your heart space, I see a very deep sadness that burns you quite a lot. Death may be like something in your life that makes you feel this sadness, or seeing children that are also sad. You're an empathic person. These flames are burning within you because you want to show the peace and love over these sadnesses in the world. Your mind is in the right place, and your heart is how you lead your energy. But you're going through a lot of emotions right now. This brings me to a question that Source gave me for you. It wasn't a message, it was a question. It asked, are you okay? Because this life is such a blessing. So this to me is telling me that Source wants you to unload all of your emotions to whatever you believe the divine to be. Source energy is listening to you now and recognizes your beauty. There are things that can only unfold from within you. And these come from small, focused, playful energies. Like, you would do well from crafting, creating, tuning out for a while to surround yourself in this pink energy that I saw in your meditation. So your bubble of light when you do a cocoon meditation would be to surround yourself in the pink light of playfulness. You may find that when you enjoy yourself more, you can cool some of these fires within and tame the ferocity of the beast, so you can sit in your natural energy, which is very fruitful, loving abundance. I'm getting Empress card energy from this, but these are not tarot cards. These are images from the temples, from all the Buddhist temples that originated in Tibet. A message here: if you ever visited a Buddhist temple, they'll tell you right away the gods and goddesses that they show, they don't claim to be real. They're philosophies to help you learn to live a better life. I see that you've been putting a lot of effort into overcoming some inner fears. Know that you are the tamer of your dragon, and direct this ferocity in a positive light. Did you know that you can train your emotions and inner fears to sit by your side in grace? Show this emotions, give it an embodiment as if it were something you can relate to and speak to. Then show this ferocity, what you adore about life, what sets you at ease. Where can you sit and just be in the wonder and amazement of something beyond life? Something that calms the thoughts in your mind. Something that takes your breath back into a clean breath of fresh air. This is going to help you conquer some fears that you've been dealing with. You have a lot in the future to think about. Resources. I'm seeing a seeker of resources, and this person's dragon is like holding them back, like, stick with me. You don't need to seek these resources. I feel like this searching for resource sources has left you colorless, kind of gray in nature, maybe because you haven't yet seen what Spirit has to offer for you. This is something that Spirit understands. What your message is to look at things from both sides of the view, and in a very calming, colorful way, something that brings life back within you. As you're sitting by the water, relaxing, actually just staring at nothing, colors are shining out the back of your energy like streaks of rainbows. And you do this at not a far distance, but from a distance from where a complete, overwhelming dark energy exists. You are aware of the dark energy around you, but you have built a forest in between this energy and yourself, and then you have created lakes and ponds even further beyond that. So you're sitting on the other side of that. This is where you can tap into your true happiness. Spirit wants to pour in a wave of bliss. This is coming from what I'm looking at is very choppy, chaotic storms of the ocean, but a very larger wave coming over those storms to set them at ease. The wave that's overflowing the chaos is very calm, like one giant rolling wave coming to soothe whatever has been choppy, saddening, remembering of past hurts. So expect things to change in your favor. You're going to find your energy coming from the heart chakra, which is a very good, today is the new moon when you're hearing this, so it's a good time to receive this message. And this message carries weight even beyond the full moon, because we are doing this reading during this energy. You're building a temple out of this calming water, surrounded by the jewel of your heart. A need to tap into the mystery. Look through life as a mystery, not something to solve. This will help create more positive thoughts in your mind and lead to a stairway of your own inner temple. You have decorated sands that have forgotten life with luxury and flowers to help you feel calm, soothing, and react from a heart-based energy. But the past has really, I'm looking at a lion here that is very sad with flames burning from its head. The past, and this lion is sitting on the third eye of a larger lion. So when you try to tap into source, I'm hearing the sadness burns and it feels almost dangerous to you. You feel as if there's a disconnection, a missing link that connects you to divine energies. And because of this missing link, I feel that temptation slithers in and it pulls you into distraction. That missing link isn't a negative thing. It is a wonderful thing because it allows you to fill in the blanks with beauty. Remember, you possess a very unfolding, radiant beauty that is calm and soothing. You've just been going through a lot lately, and things are turning in your favor. You're going to have to very much tap into this, knowing that things unfold from within. This is the energy of a book can say, this is how it is. But from within, you understand it on a different level. Remember, let go of logic and let something mysterious, this mystery between you and spirit, to unfold and connect that with rainbow energy, it looks like. I'm seeing red flowers or a tree, and you sitting in this tree, allowing the fire to transmute into radiant energy, changing the spectrum from steam and heat into alchemical beauty. The full spectrum. This comes from aligning your chakras within. Once you do this, it truly does just permeate from your body like the sun magnifies energy. But these things, they do come from sitting in silence and peace with nothing to distract your mind. It's not isolation. It's spiritual, emotional, and mental hygiene. Detaching from notifications, from chaotic energy, schedules that are unrealistic. These are matrix versions of ways to keep us locked into this perpetual chase. This is where emotional turmoil comes from. Too much on your plate, and instead of waiting for you to clear the plate, it just keeps piling higher and higher and higher and higher. With all this weight of the world being piled on your plate, you have no other choice but to look into the past and feel this sadness. When you feel this sadness, you feel like resources will take you out of the sadness. The only things that can transmute your sadness are to be in wonder and amazement of the mysteries of the universe. Be playful and imaginative. Conquer your fear. my hands just started doing weird things that as myself, I'm not used to doing. But as I'm doing them, my entire body is radiating with tingles and sensations beaming off of my arms and shoulders, the crown of my head, my ears. It's like lifting these burning energies, because at skin level it feels like a niacin flush, but not as intense, a very small steam. And all of a sudden it stopped, and that coolness comes over my body, like as if we were sitting in the night sky atop a meadow that doesn't even have a city anywhere near it. So the wonders and mystery of the night sky are in full bloom, lit only by the stars and the moon. Sitting in silence is restoring your light and creating this bridge. Did you know that you are a bridge? You're a bridge from the times before into this fast-paced technological world. Your heart and playfulness and willing to give and create for others is a beautiful gift you possess. Remind yourself that these things can be taken advantage of, and sometimes not even on purpose, just out of necessity. This is the energy of looking at both sides. Understand that there is good and there is love. There is also sadness and grief, death and pain, words of wisdom. Okay. You come from a lineage, whether you're aware of it or not, of people who did not participate in societal norms. When the society was constantly moving and living in scarcity, your lineage retreated to the hills, to the forests, to the seas, to the night skies. I think Spirit wants to bring this energy back to you to remind you this is you at your core. The truth behind all the questions. If you take a step back for a moment, you can be one with 3 ancestral spirit guides, all carrying their staffs of tradition to pass down into you. This energy is a justice for something that was wronged in a past life. Now, we don't dwell on past lives and wonder why this wrong occurred. We tap into the ancestral connection that is telling you, let me rekindle your spark. The only thing to think about from your past life is in this life you feel very tied down, right? And under this energy of being tied down, you've got ferocious people waving their passions at you, hostile, an entire village of screaming energies. This could be metaphysical, or this could be in your personal life. Feeling stuck in the center of angry, hostile people, always competing or always challenging, and you're just stuck in the middle of this energy. This is a binding force that holds your mind captive. It's time to place your sword into the ground and make a stand against this. Only you can choose it. Wolf spirit may be significant. To channel your inner wolf, go into a forest in darkness, in the night. Now, don't go somewhere where you can be harmed at night, but walk into the mystery of the forest at night and simply sit knowing you are safe. Call on your wolf spirit to lead you through this meditation. If you're afraid of the forest at night, tap into darkness wherever you can find peace. Time away from anybody knocking at your door, calling upon your energy, or asking you to react. Choose to step back and embrace this wolf spirit. Wolf will bring you guidance. It'll teach you how to lead your life with the inner knowing. Wolf will give you bravery for when it is time to stand up. It is loyal to the pack, but this wolf is also separate from the pack. It's not the alpha which commands the other wolves. It's the sigma wolf which stands out and finds the way, then comes back and tells the alpha, this is the way. This is how we can go find food, resources. Your three spirits that are closest to you now, they are very wise mystics, deep shamanic energy here. We confuse shamanic energy today with commercialized views of it. Shamanic wisdom comes from going within, learning to be one with nature, even in the darkness when it is scary to be in the dark. Taking a stand against mental projections that seek to bind you in hostility. This is not your energy. You can detach from it. I see a lot of pain in your life. It's left a cold mark. It's darkened your skies. This comes from loss of battles, loss of finances, wounds, things that you had to repair yourself from because none could cater to your wounds. Even if you tried to bring others in to help you through these times, they wouldn't understand. And because of this, a new light is rising within you. There's angels pulling you out of this energy. So don't let this reading fill you with so much negativity. Understand that this darkness you went through is rising you from the battlefield with new alignment. This is the Ing rune as well. Coming from this new moon, incubation, germination, the angels are about to birth an entire new light for you. Your life has not gone unrecognized. in every version of it, whether you believe in simultaneous parallel dimensions or linear past, ancestry, and future. It doesn't matter. There's a healing upon all of your incarnations, all of your embodiments, all of your past, future, and present selves. Did you know that now in the present you are also living infinite present lives? Carrying the pain from all of them at once in the present. And this is why the angelic realms have brought down spiritual fire to help you transcend the body, the wounds, going within. Astral travel may be significant. You have a very deep connection to wisdom that comes from ancient lineages. So you can stand in defense in who you are. You can raise your wisdom up in the air and allow it to illuminate the dark skies around you. Those who oppose you will not be able to reach you on this level because it is such a divine gift to come cleansing the body that was burnt and dissolved in the ashes and rising the spirit to its calling, to its true purpose. This is an inner transformation. So it is definitely, I'm going back to all these cards lead to going within and rising this spiritual fire up to illuminate through your crown chakra. Wolf spirit is your guide. Nature is your luxury. I'm seeing prosperity. What you didn't know is that you have set some very strong foundations in your life. And these energies are protecting you so you can live in your seat, in your comfort, a good life, and coming with wealth and abundance. You might receive a large sum of money, or definitely this energy is coming to you in a beginning form, creating a place of your own to build upon so that you can actually rule, take authority in your life. Ruling in peace is a lot different than ruling in battle. Anyone can be hostile and hurt others as you've been hurt in this reading. But to choose peace, even when it means the entire surrounding environment is at war with your peace, is your power. You have strength from a powerful angel. It's given you the words of truth to come through and clean up situations that were confusing. Look for a new door to open. It may seem like a challenge, but it's actually something that will bless your entire environment for the better. Inner strength. Okay. Spirit is saying that you have held yourself at sacrifice long enough. A time to rise with this beauty in your mind. You have your arms outstretched, defensive weapons in each hand. It's because you're going through a change in life and you may not understand it. The change is that you do not have to self-sacrifice any longer. You're burning down the ships of the old with honor as you create something new. The water is glowing with this radiance for your bravery. It takes a strong person to burn these past bridges and allow the ship to sink. This is needed for you to create stability in your home life. Okay. I see you're unsure about a love in your life, and this makes you feel anxious and worried. There is a call to, a few times on this reading, understand both sides. Look through this person's eyes to get a higher understanding. Get more rest. Although you feel that this is you're missing an opportunity, remind yourself that cosmic divine love helps you make choices. And you may realize that you're already surrounded by beauty and love, connection. So, if this worries you at night, practice looking through both understandings. Many people in this world today are going through transformation, and they don't understand what's going on. The energy to break free from the push-pull, chase, need, demands, ego, status, society, sell, buy, pay here, one click away. People are breaking from this. It's consumed the world. So if you're seeing people also pull away and go into isolation, they're going within as they transform through this new energy. Life is about to embody calmness, acceptance, a service that has not been like any other in our world until as of late. We're not machines, we are humans. We can be of service, but never at demand. The more those demand your energy and assistance and service, the harder the fire within you burns because you want to help. Remember, tap into this embodiment of divine timing, and when you feel you can give service. It's not when it is demanded. Okay, before we run out of time, an injustice that challenged you is being forced to go within due to your magical energy. They are being sent into the cocoon phase until they find the inner light. You've done a lot of transformative magic in your life in private ways. You didn't need to scream and shout. You didn't need to demand your way like has been done to you in the past. And because of this, others are going into this dark night of the soul because they're wondering how you did it. How did you go through all of this pain and still be this embodiment of love, kindness, gentleness, and compassion? Go within and remember who you are. Burn those ships that leave you feeling heavy so that you can rise into the position of love and life, beauty, and one with nature that you are. Confidence is what this reading is bringing to you. A return of efforts is coming in very fast that might help you travel. At this time, I want to thank you for your time, for being here. If you've enjoyed this reading, hit the like button, share, comment. Let me know if this resonated for you. You don't have to pour your emotions out through the comments. A simple thumbs up or whatever is fine. If you share, like, comment, and subscribe, it helps me to enter the algorithm to send these messages out to more people. When that happens, it grants me the time to take to meditate, drop out of my own life, tap into the zodiac signs I'm going to read, lay out your images, and meditate upon them. Before this reading, I was drawn to food, like I needed to cook. A lot of things were telling me slow, steady. This reading needs to come in very calm energy because Taurus is being pulled in many directions. So I hope this was helpful for you, and may these messages bring peace, confidence, and love within.